Hey guys, Martin the Guitar Guy here. I'm going to be doing the second part of Dock of the Bay. But what I'm going to be looking at today is the bridge section of the song, and also some cool little riffs like this one here. Just a few little fun things that we can throw in there. Hey, good to be back again. We're going to be doing the second part of Dock of the Bay today, so let's have a look right away at the bridge section of the song, because it's the only section we haven't really done. So it's the part, I'll sing a little bit. My voice is a bit rough because I've been singing like for 3 days in a row, doing gigs and stuff in and around New Zealand, so let's have a little go at this. It's really high for me, so it's the bit that goes, looks like there's nothing gonna change. Everything's to remain the same. I can do what 10 people tell me to do. So I guess, bit high for that. Remain the same. I won't try that last bit because it's too high. But you get the idea of the melody. So there's some cool chords happening in there. Let's get away from the voice because that's not sounding too good at the moment. Let's do it. So we're going to, chords wise, we're going to be doing the G to D to a C add 9 chord. Okay, so normal G, normal D, C add 9. C add 9 is simply from the 5th strings 3, 2, 0, 3, 3. It's like a G chord but just underneath it. And we keep repeating those 3 chords. So it goes G, D, C add 9. It's that same groove. G, D, C add 9. 3 times, so this is the 3rd time through now. So an F chord, just a basic F chord, into a D. Really simple. So let's have a look at the right hand for that. It's pretty simple. If you've covered the video beforehand, which I hope you have, it'll make sense. So we're just keeping that thing going. So just keeping that right hand tick-tocking. Top, bottom, and then we'll do a backbeat happening. Backbeat, backbeat, backbeat. Then a bit more longer. For the F chord, what I do for that, I hold the chord, I keep it long and strong. So I don't make it, I don't put the backbeat so much in there. I just keep on strumming downstrokes like da 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 da. Hear the pulse happening. Strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, strong, weak. Still strumming with lots of feel happening in the right hand, not just robotic. It's and then to a D chord. Then back to the grooves. It makes it, what it does is it gives it a difference between the bridge section and the rest of the song. So by doing things like that, it makes it refreshing to come back to that groove again. So after done, guess I remain the same. Back down to the groove. Here, just rest on my bones. Hear the difference that happens dynamically. So that's what happens while we're doing the strumming like we are. Strong, keeping it strong on the left hand, keep it strong on the right hand, but just pulsing and D. Okay, and you're back to the groove again. So the other thing I'm going to show you today is some other little things we can add to that song, and that's those little riffs that are inside the song. So we've got the groove G to the up to a B7. So when I do a B7, there's already up on the neck here. This is the left hand, by the way. So this is definitely going to be the left hand part we're going to be doing. So hopefully you can see that. Right up on the 7th fret, we're going to be doing, here's a B7 chord on the 7th fret, right? We're just going to be bringing out the 2 notes of a B7, okay? Those 2 notes, they're going to be on the 7th fret and the 8th fret. And the way we do that is first fingers are going to be on the bottom string. I keep saying bottom string, but it's kind of the top string, but the bottom string. The little skinny string, and the 2nd finger on the 3rd string. So that's tab-wise 7 and 8, okay? And that's part of a B7 chord. But we're not just going to play those 2 notes, which will be down up stroke, doing the lower one to the higher one, but we're going to slide up to it. So we're going from a B7, okay? So the way to do that is to start low, start where your B7 chord is, put your 2nd finger on that 3rd string, just start picking and sliding at the same time, and look at the note you're aiming for. So with my eyes, I'm looking, before I get there, I'm looking at the 8th fret. That's where my 2nd finger is going to go to. Look there, don't follow it up, don't follow your finger up because you'll never get there. Look there first, and then add the 2nd note, okay? So it's just 2 notes. Okay. Now that at first might hurt your fingers a little bit, but get used to that by strengthening up and playing a lot. Okay, so G. And you can sort of add here where I add that. So G, G, and to the B7. You can add it late or you can add it early. Like that. And then you go back to the C. Now A7 also has the same thing. Okay, has the same thing going on. So and when you hit an A7, we've got an A7 here at the 5th fret. If you don't know that, check out jamrama.com and learn some of the fundamentals. You will understand how that works, get a bit more confidence in your playing. So what happens there is exactly the same thing, but instead of sliding to the 7th and 8th fret, we're sliding to the 5th and 6th frets. Same shape though and everything. We're just sliding up. Sounds really cool, that. It's got a real cool bluesiness to it. So whenever we're going to the A7, so I've got G, C, now if you want to, you can keep that going with the E7 as well, just as something, not all the time, but you can add in. So for an E7, what I'd do, because the 12th fret's way too far away, I'm just going to do one based on this E7 chord. So what this E7 chord is, it's a 7th fret and the 9th fret. And all I'm doing is doing this little slide here, which is going to be the 2 notes are going to be on the 4th string, it's the 9th fret, and on the 9th fret also on the 2nd string. So it's both on the 9th fret. It's just an A7 shape pretty much. That's just slid right up to that 9th fret. So same thing, you've got to look at the 9th fret as you're playing the E7, looking at the 9th fret and sliding up to there. Oops, played that pretty badly. So you go. Talk of the beach and the tide roll away. So I'm doing it every time at the moment, but I wouldn't do it every time. Just chuck it in on the occasion here and there for each of those chords and it should sound way cooler. There's other cool riffs we can do in there, but there's enough for you to have some fun and add that into your playing. And if you really like my style of guitar teaching, hopefully you do subscribe and go and check out jamrama.com. There's a complete catalogue there of stuff to help you get a great foundation in guitar. So if you have a great foundation, you'll have confidence and you'll be able to do all this sort of stuff with confidence. You won't be asking questions every time I point something out because you'll have a foundation in guitar. If that sounds like you, go check out jamrama.com. Otherwise, I'll look forward to seeing you guys again soon for another video. Catch you later.